Okay, hello everyone. This is going to be a let's look at a game with most likely copyrighted music at this section. But anyway, let me turn that down just a little bit while I talk. This is going to be a let's look at a... how would I call it? This is a visual novel. It is a free demo on Steam right now, so I just had to look at it. Anime really hits me in a nice place, so I thought I might as well look at it. Now, I skipped a little bit of the thing that games all have, and, you know, I just blazed through a few things, so I think I'm just going to start the game. Say a quick introduction based on what people are saying, and this isn't important, I will skip this a little bit, just until the people get into this game. Okay, so right now what's happening is my protagonist, which is this girl here, is meeting this girl, which is basically an informer girl, and they're both in the military. We're basically all military, well, we all work in the military, and this is a military ship. Okay, so that's mainly the plot. And waiting at the end of the hall are a pair of majors approaching me, my real welcoming party, I guess. One of them is a handsome palehead, frickin' with the... well, I think I will actually turn the music back on. You know, it was mainly the music at the start, which was so annoying. There we go, that's a little less awkward. The other man... so you've gotten soft over the years, Natalie. Maybe I have, but at least I haven't gotten lax with my support. Letting a kid load all of the supplies by herself, I expect better leadership from you. I always thought you were asleep during the delegation class. You're one to talk. I know you slept through the first aid class. I take it you two know each other. We graduated from the same academy class. Old friends. Is Major Hackett smiling? I know, this may be the sign of Armageddon. I'm just glad that something could warm my wingman's heart. My name is Alphonse Tenzin. You already know Sol. Major Natalie Pusel reporting. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Flight Officer Kaylee Miji. I'm not actually a kid, I'm a Hobbin. And our Hobbin is basically just... they're smaller than normal humans, from what information I've been given so far, and they are kind of looked down on as being... most of the time they are not too bright and are very informal. It's nice to meet you, Flight Officer Miji, though you could stand to listen to Sol a bit about professionalism. He is right about some things, so there's a little bit of what I meant. I'm sorry, ma'am, it has been hard adjusting to military life. Keep at it, be the best officer you can be. So I'm just going to graze over things a little, once again. These games usually have fast forward options, as you can see, if you're not a fan of story. Okay, and this is about where I was, so that's convenient. Was it that bad? So what they just said, because I know some people will not like being informed, he basically said that I'm really hoping you're not going to be the same as one of the people I worked with last, and try and overthrow the actual military from within. And she was just surprised and saying, what? And he just doesn't want to talk about it. Ask me when I've had a few drinks. You don't drink. So don't ask me again, please. Just a good little joke there. But you can see my character, or the main protagonist, looks a little awkward now. Bad memories, Nat. I never thought befriending mutts could ruin my life in so many ways. Non-humans ruined your relationship. A mutt. Okay, so that's probably a racist term. Commander Rasuna. Major Hackett? We were talking about a pet friend of mine had... it turned out to... whoa, do not right-click. It turned out to be a rabid dog. Then use the term dog. Remember what I said if I heard you disparage your fellow servicemen again. Okay, so, you know, someone that looks like a bitch came in. Now, by the way, right-click is just autosave and things. That's pretty typical of a visual novel. They always do that. Then use the term dog, blah, blah, blah. So he wasn't being racist or anything. This was just, you know, him talking about a dog. That, or he is giving a quick recovery because the commander's here. And what was that? Immediate discharge, ma'am. That is correct, Major Pusel. You would do well to note Major Hackett's lesson. We are a team here on Nimros. We work on a single unit. I will not tolerate those who cannot act as a team on my ship. That is the one guiding principle that I must make clear. Yes, ma'am. My last experience with a SITO was not a pleasant one. I hope not to repeat it. I bite my lip. great she is one of those commanders who have had a bad experience with our organization in the past. Sure, some of us may be a little cutthroat and determined, but we get results. The stories I've heard from my instructor were brutal. Selling out our command for success was common, not an exception. I don't believe in that mentality. There are limits to how far you can go before you become a monster. You are fighting to destroy. So, how would I explain this? This game is just, once again, it's a visual novel, free demo on Steam. And now how visual novels usually work and how this one does, as the game goes on, you start going to branching paths, and you can kind of just choose what you want to do, who you want to be friends with, all that kind of stuff, and this is a military-based one. How many decisions they let you make is kind of undecided yet. Well, I don't know if you could say undecided, but this is a demo and I haven't gotten too far into it. But I do know that they have branching paths with some decisions. So if that kind of thing interests you, you should really look into this. So let's go back into this. Let's just graze past a little bit. Oh, they seem to think this is of importance, so I can't skip it. Damn it, I completely forgot to report in. That's never good. Ma'am, Major Natalie Puso reporting in. I am the Special Investigations and Tactics Officer assigned to the KSS Nimros. Okay, that was good skipping time. Welcome to my ship, Major. She is one of the best tactical officers in the force, ma'am. I've read the training report, top of your class, correct? Yes, ma'am. How many failed out in your class? Huh? Around 40%. And the average is 20. Why do you think that happened? Okay, sorry guys. Basically, my recording messed up a little from this point, but there wasn't much content left after this point, so I'm just going to put this in here. Basically, this is a really, really cool little game. It's free on Steam, it's a demo. If you want to try this out and see if you like the game, please do. And if you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like. Showing your support means a lot to my channel. Thanks. Later.